What will Republicans do about Obamacare? It's certain to be a big issue during the 2016 campaign. A second major challenge to the health care law is now being heard by the court, but Supreme Court, that is. Republicans are split over a potential alternative. Senior political correspondent Mike Emanuel is on the story. Mike, good morning to you. It is early, you know that, but we are hearing, what are we hearing from some of the likely candidates about Obamacare?
Well, Bill, a number of potential candidates have listed Obamacare as one of the things that must be replaced by a Republican president and Congress. Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker says if the Supreme Court throws out Obamacare subsidies this spring, that ultimately the responsibility rests with the federal government to fix this federal law. It is possible 185,000 Wisconsinites could lose their federal subsidies, so it may have an impact on Walker's current job. Yesterday, Texas Senator Ted Cruz made this reference to the president's health care law.
The regulations that have come from Washington that are making it harder and harder to create jobs. And again, the simplest and most important regulatory reform is we need to repeal every word of Obamacare.
Cruz has offered a plan that would scrap the mandate to buy insurance, would allow people to buy health insurance across state lines, get rid of the subsidies and the insurance marketplaces. Bill?
Anything from the former governor in Florida, Jeb Bush, on this, Mike?
Well, Bill, I was in Iowa this past weekend, and at former Governor Bush's very first stop, he was asked by someone in the audience about restoring the doctor-patient relationship.
We restore it by repealing, if possible, at some point, and I think that's post-presidency of Barack Obama, the Affordable Care Act, ObamaCare, and replacing it with a model that is consumer-directed, where consumers, where patients have more choices, where they have more of a direct relationship.
Bush said there are probably 50 different ways to improve health care, but said it should not be top-down driven from here in Washington, D.C. Bill?
Thank you, Mike. Looks like nighttime behind you. Be careful down there.
Eerie.
Mike Emanuel in Washington.